Hi, welcome. In this video, I want to do a follow-up to the video I put out regarding taking mainstream dog trainers to court for misrepresenting this idea to the public, okay, by way of why do so many dogs get blamed, why and how this idea takes the path of bribery for dogs based on its application, and even the issue about, again, when you look at how balanced dog trainers play off of this idea, and again the role of influence, and I show in terms of an interaction-based approach, influence being a active component. Okay, there's a difference by way of specific interactions that changes perception of dogs the right way. Okay, how these interactions, what they represent, how they align. But again, when you look at the context of influence, okay, not being an active component that way, because again, trainers taking a different path with motivating these dogs in a very superficial way, right? And the open door effect that creates for dogs to hold control. Again, I talk about control, I'm talking about reconciling, okay, how a dog's decision-making process is governed and influenced. Dogs are social animals, pack animals, depth of relationship. And so it's very clear that this does not line up for so many. And there's a culture, okay, of blame shifting on the dogs. Understand, that's where we're at. And so, but my whole point is to say that I show very clearly why this sets up that way. Okay, the setup, like leaving the scene of a crime with many of these trainers who just blame the dogs and they move on. This is built in. So all to say that, again, I use the example of a pharmaceutical company, okay, because that's really what you're dealing with here. With a pharmaceutical company, it's all about money. Okay, they never take responsibility. They'll find any way out to not be accountable. And that's why you see all these trainers out there in social media. They can't talk about the real issue. I put out information, they can't respond to it because they're sold out. Okay, and the only way they're going to be accountable is to get hauled into court. That's it. And the public understand. So this information is for the public to take a hold of, because understand, if you have a dog and you've dealt with this, and as a result your dog was destroyed, medicated, unresolved behavioral problems, well, guess what? It's not your fault. Okay, it's these trainers who absolutely refuse to address the problem. It's so clear there is a problem by way of how they're jumping in the way they're doing. I show that very clearly. So again, all to say that I have a 10-part series. You can go watch that. But if you're dealing with this situation, don't trust these trainers. They're never going to admit to the problem, because they're like the pharmaceutical company, okay? They're making money. Life is good. It doesn't matter how many dogs get destroyed. I mean, that's where we're at. You can't believe what these trainers are saying on social media, because that's the reality, okay? This is why things are getting so bad in the dog training world. So all to say, as an individual dog owner, pay attention. Take a hold of this information. I've had people get back full refunds from other trainers when challenged on what they're doing. So again, understand that it starts somewhere. It all starts somewhere. The issue with starting somewhere is the issue with, again, identifying what the real problem is, and then taking a hold of that information and making these individuals accountable. That's where it's, because understand something here. There is a big segment of people who come into agreement with this stuff. These people have followers because they're sold out too. I mean, it's no different than advocating a permissive parenting style. People have a certain way of thinking, in that they're willing to support these people. But if you're one of these individuals who look at this, say, you know what, yeah, I see this so clearly now, this is this caused it, and the trainers just blame shifting and stuff. No, take a serious look at the information, line it up, and again, make these trainers accountable. That's the only way they're going to change. Thanks for watching.